So how young should be the children to start biblical education or simply education at home?
That's a pretty easy answer. In the womb. I have seen people pray over their children, sing to their children, read Bible stories to their children, even when the child is still in the womb. So the moment you know that you are a parent and that child is growing in your womb, and then as the child comes to birth, and it's just a matter of observing, being attentive to what God is saying to you in the spirit, and training the child. I think one of the real issues is, yes, we love our children. Of course we do. Most people would love their children, but they don't know how to show it. A lot of people raise up their children in a spirit of love mixed with fear. And so instead of loving them and listening to them, and looking them in the eye and hearing what their heart is saying, and a lot of times children act out because they don't know what to say. Their words aren't there yet for them to use, like, I'm afraid, being controlled. They just act out. They misbehave. Then we label that as attention deficit, and we give them a pill or a medication rather than just sitting down with them saying, okay, what's the problem? What's making you afraid? What are you worried about? So parents just don't take that time. I think if they take the time, sit down and be small, get down on the child's level and look in their eye and say, what's going on, honey? Or if they're older and they're teenagers, let's sit down, let's talk, let's, spend some time just with them, hearing what they have to say. Take them out for a, um, a hamburger or something. Just minister to them by listening. I really believe we'd avoid a lot of problems, because children do not want to be bad. They are not born and created by God to be bad. They're not here to be a pain, a burden, a mischief. But many of them begin to believe that they're a burden, that they're not wanted, that they're an accident, they're troublesome, because of the way they picked up the information that's coming into their world. And so when you're sending information to your child, whether it's through verbal communication or through body language or through neglect or through your own being distracted with your own issues, the child is also interpreting that to mean certain things, like, I am not worth their time, they're not interested in me, children are to be seen and not heard, I don't count, I don't matter. Or on the other hand, the parent is over parenting and the child can't do anything without being controlled and lectured. Then you have parents who do everything for their child, which again is very harmful, because then you're training the child to believe, I don't know how to do anything. I can't, helplessness. I need everybody to help me. And so that child is never going to grow up to be able to make decisions, be confident, and do what they're called to do.